Hello class, today we're doing 5GO 2.9. Okay, today we're dividing um, word problems with division. Okay, so we're problem solving with division. And so we're going to look at the first example and then we will follow through with the rest. Okay, it says Dwayne has 12 times as many baseball cards as Tony. Between them, they have 208 baseball cards. How many baseball cards does each boy have? So let's basically get some understanding. We understand that Dwayne plus Tony equals 208 baseball cards. Okay? But we also know that Dwayne has 12 times as much as Tony. Okay? 12 times Tony equals 208. Okay? Now, what we need to understand is that whatever number whatever number of cards Tony has, Dwayne has the same number but 12 of them. So if that is the case, then that same number combined with this number, can be divided into 208. Okay? So what we've discovered is Dwayne has 12 of the same number, 12, and Tony has one of them. So that we discover that, I apologize, 12 plus the 1 is 13. So this number appears in the number 208 13 times. So we can take 208 divided by 13 and we discover that that number is 16. So if Tony has 16, Dwayne has 12 16s, okay? And that's how we look at it. So Tony will have 16 cards, but Dwayne has 192 cards, okay? Because we discovered that 208 divided 13 times give you the number 16. So when you have 12 times 16 will give you 192, and 1 times 16 will give you 16, okay? And so that's how we look at that, or we break down that understanding between my sneezing. All right, let's give number 2 a try. Okay, number two says Hallie has 10 times as many pages to read for her homework assignment as Janet. So we have Hallie and we have Janet. So we have Hallie plus Janet. Okay, all together they have 264 pages to read. Okay, so now Holly has 10 times the number that Janet has. It gives you 264. So if that is the case, then Holly's 10 with Janet's 10 would give you a total of 11. Okay, so let's look at it. Holly just 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Janet has 1. So when you count 10 plus 1, that gives you a total of 11, which gives you 264. Okay? So 264, if we take 264, all right, and divide it by the 11, 264 divided by 11. Okay, so we discover that 11 divided into 26 will give us 2. That's 22. And 6 minus 2 is 4. Bring down our 4. 11 divided into 44 is 4. 11 times 4 is 44. When we subtract 0. So we discover that it's 24. Janet has 24. However, Haley has 10 times 24. And we know that 10 times 24 is 240. So Haley has 240 and Janet has 24. All right, let's look at number 4. Number 4 says Kaylee has 4 times as many songs as her music player on her music player as Lou. Okay? Tiffany has 6 times as many songs on her music player as Lou. Altogether, they have 682 songs. Okay? So now we have Kelly, we have Tiffany, and we have Lou. Altogether, they have 682 songs. Okay? Now Kelly is 4 times Lou, and Tiffany is 6 times Lou. Okay? So now, let's take a look at it. We know that in this case, then Lou has 1, okay? But Kelly has 4 times that amount, and Tiffany has 6. So 6 times whatever Lou has, 4 times whatever Lou has, okay? So then let's count. If we go with 6 plus 4, that's 10, plus 1 more is 11, okay? So now let's take a look. Altogether, they have 11. So if that is the case, then we take 682 divided by 11. How many 11s are in 68? 6. Subtract. It's 2. Bring down the 2. How many 11s are in 22? 2. It's 22. Problem is over. So then Lou has 62. Kelly has 62 times 4. Okay, which will give us 248. And Tiffany has 62 times 6. It's just 372. Okay? When you add those all together, 248, 372, 62, you discover, there it is. Okay.